Alright, so I'm in the city today, just doing the rounds, doing some service. I've got a service call I'm about to go into. I have no idea what the job entails. On the job notes that I have, it just says unit is cutting out. Don't fully understand what that means just yet, but I'll take you in with me and we'll go do a service call, sort of like live-ish, like very minimal editing. I'll just go in there, take the camera and see what the go is. So let's get it. Okay, so basically this is a backpackers. So Sydney backpackers in the city. So the story is we just picked up a whole bunch of backpackers places. So I actually have never been here. This is the first time I've been here, and I've just sort of worked it out a bit. So basically I think there's like 4 or 5 levels. I think it's 4 levels, and they have like a ducted unit, I think, for each level. And basically level 3, the controller just has nothing at the controller, like there's nothing being displayed there. I'll show you that in a sec. But I've come up here and this is where all the outdoors are. Actron Air. Now I don't know what unit does what. The lady at reception said she thinks it's that one, but who knows. And there's some power here, which is pretty sketchy considering it's outside. The things you come across, though. Anyway, so for me, the first thing I want to do is open up that unit over there and see if it's got power. All I know is that level 3 at the controller, there's nothing being displayed. So I'm going to open it up and see if it's got power. Off. Alright, so it says AC1, AC2, AC3. It's got tape over it, so something is obviously wrong. And I'm just taking over this job and I have no information on it, so proceed with caution. It's not the best access. Like it's sparking. Turn that off. Fucking hell, dude. Sketchy. Jesus. Dude. This compressor's probably cooked. So most of the ones I had down there were 24 volt coils. These ones are 240. We'll use this one. because the A1 and A2 are at the top. Oh, I forgot to bring up my drill. Anyway, I'll do that after. That earth was loose. Anyway, put a new contactor in. I'm going to turn it on. Those cables, the ones going to the compressor, were so like hard to strip, which is an indication that the cables have gotten so hot. So I've just changed that just because this one was routed, but it's just for testing purposes. I fully think at this stage that when I turn it on, this is going to be running very high amps or tripping or something like that. That's where my headspace is at currently, but we'll turn it on and we'll see what happens. Alright, let's check the pressures. Alright, so this thing had a contactor that was, you know, cooked, just too much temperature, and it just burnt out one of the contacts. I have obviously taken the gas pressures and they're not right. It's getting way too hot. So now I know why the contactor did that. That fan is definitely running slow. Now I had it on heating, so I'm not talking as if that this is the condenser. I'm just saying visually I've seen that is going slow, and it's nothing to do with the capacitor. I just put my hand on the coil and it literally just crumbled. So I'll just show you what I mean on this one. That's what it looks like. You put your finger in there, it just falls apart. So these are very old R22 systems. The reason why I put that back on is because I need to go and suss out what the filter looks like. Is the indoor fan even going? There's multiple different things I still need to check before I give my final verdict. However, this thing needs attention, and you know, they need to decide if it's worth putting attention into such old systems. But anyway, I'll go have a look what's doing with the filter and the indoor fan, and we'll go from there. I had it up because I was testing it. Alright, look what I just found. Oh my god. So the fan coil is just in the roof. There's no return air planner. It just sucks the air from inside this space. And that is like that. The camera doesn't do it justice how oily and blocked that is. That needs to be changed, to say the least. And then once it's changed, we need to work out something. Yeah, that is fully blocked up. That's just ridiculous. Jesus Christ. Alright, so with that one, basically I went and checked another one and it didn't even have filters on it. They were so dirty, someone has already removed them. So this is just an absolute basket case, but whatever. I'm ordering new filters for that, and then I'll come back, put the new filters in, and when I'm back, I'm gonna put the gauges back on and see how it's all running, and I'll make a video about that. The reason why I'm not doing it now is because they don't even need that section running at the moment, because I don't know, they reckon they're just sort of trying to get this all sorted before summer. But the reason why I'm not doing it now is because there's so much other stuff that's more important. Like this fan is for all the toilet exhaust, and it's completely seized. So like, yeah, that's just more pressing than that, because they just said we'll just turn it off. But yeah, I'll definitely make a video. I'll put the new filters in and then redo the pressures, and then show you like what the difference is, and we'll try and ascertain whether if it's still running hot, what changes, what doesn't change, and we'll go from there. But that's to be continued. I'll get my multimeter and see if this thing's got power. This thing's got power to it, but it's just not running because it's absolutely seized. So that's another thing to do. Alright, that fan's dead as we know, and this one is also dead. Got 3-phase power, not running. So this place is just absolutely in desperate need of some TLC. But man, I'm so absolutely snowed under at the moment. Like, got installs happening every week and all this service going on. Just a bit chaotic at the moment. Alright, so I'm leaving now, but just to recap, this unit here, we're going to put filters on it. We're actually going to replace that fan. If you put your hand over that fan, it's blowing out heaps of air, just absolutely pumping. That is doing nothing. I don't even know if it's running or if it's just like just spinning because the other one is, but that one's getting it replaced. And new filters, replace that, and then we're going to chuck the gauges on and see what the pressures are doing and go from there. So we'll do that. Here, that is dead, that is dead. Got to get 2 fans. Obviously I got to quote them on this. There's a compressor down there. I don't know what's been changed with these units. It's very concerning when other people have worked on them and done compressor changes and that, because I know for an absolute fact that the strainers get blocked up. However, on the Actrons, that's got the 1/2 inch copper stubs, not the 3/8, so that doesn't have strainers. So like, that's why I'm sort of leaning towards, let's just test it without filters and go from there. So the airflow on the outdoor will be better, but the airflow on the indoor will be absolutely better, and then take the pressures and make a judgment call then of what needs to happen. But like I said, that's sort of just, it's a new contract, and we're just sort of just thrown in here, and I'm working out what everything does as I'm doing it, whilst I'm in the city replacing my ticket on my car every 2 seconds.